YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you taking the time to pop into the video today. This video is our coordinator to head coach legend series here on College Football 25. We are currently the defensive coordinator at Louisiana Monroe. As you can see, it's not going great. We're 1-4. We're 0-2 in the Sun Belt. Defense just has not been playing well at all. Speed is a big issue. And yeah, we can't keep people out of the end zone. So without further ado, we'll hop into the game against Southern Miss.
Play on first down.
All right, we get to start the game on defense.
Looking for a gap.
Hand it off, and
He's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid.
can't tackle. I talked about the speed being an issue. Tackling has definitely also been a big issue. We're going to bring some pressure. He's going to have to throw it away. It's going to be 3rd and inches. We get stuck a little bit because, again, our speed is not great. So playing man and blitzing like that is, it's tough for us because of just the speed aspect. As they pick up the first down, he just runs through 2 of our tacklers to pick up the first down. That time we get a stop, no gain there for their running back. So with our blitzing ideas, we have to blitz out of zone and really try to confuse the quarterbacks, and we do get home. Great coverage by the guys in the secondary. It's going to be 3rd and 19. They're going to throw it away again on 3rd down, and they're going to have to punt. Offense doesn't do anything with their first possession. Defense back on the field. They're going to throw a little RPO out there. Good thing we got that tackle, otherwise he was probably taking that to the house. Just with the speed of our defense, like I keep mentioning, it's brutal. It's brutal. We knock that away. It's going to be 3rd and 1. We're going to give it to the receiver on the jet pass. We get up, we blow it up, and that is going to be another punt. Offense goes 3 and out yet again, bringing our defense back on the field here. They're going to start by handing it off to their running back. We jump through the line, and we get a tackle for loss. Defense so far is playing well. I say so far because it can change pretty quickly. They're going to throw out a little tunnel screen out to the receiver. They're going to pick up the 2 yards that they lost on first down. They're going to run a screen pass. That was a perfect play call for the defense that we just called to. We had 3 defensive linemen out in coverage, so the speed was not there. I'm pretty sure that was my guy that they just threw it out to in the flats, as I thought that was a run play. So we need to make sure that we stay disciplined here as the user. They hand it off that time, and he's going to pick up 3. There's just over 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. We're going to run a draw play. Great job by our D-line, just kind of stacking it up, giving them nowhere to go. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 7. We need to get some pressure here, but I doubt we're going to be able to get the pressure with 3. We almost come up with a pick, but not able to bring it in. They're going to go for a field goal. Kick is up, the wind is pushing it, and he's gonna miss it. defense holds strong yet again. Let's see if the offense can score some points. Offense was finally able to go down and score some points after that big defensive stop last possession. They're going to run a little draw play. We're going to come in and read that. Make the tackle for a loss. 2nd and 13. We're going to bring some pressure again here. They're going to hand it off. He's going to break a tackle. And he's going to pick up 7. That's stuck on a D lineman. And we're still going to get home. Our 2nd sack of the day. That's going to make it 4th and 15. And they're going to have to punt. Offense able to go down and score yet again. They're starting to catch fire a little sooner than they typically do. If you've seen the series or been up with the series, you can remember that our offense doesn't like to score until like the 4th quarter, late 3rd quarter, 4th quarter. So them scoring here in the first half is a nice change of pace. We got him to just tackle good. He had a really good first down run. We just guessed the gap and we lost contain a little bit. So it's bringing up 3rd and 4. They're going to find a seam. They're going to probably score a touchdown here. He's going to break 2 tackles, spin into the end zone, touchdown, Southern Miss. Offense gets 3 after we give up a touchdown last possession. That's got to be a pick. Oh my God, we have 3 guys there. It's just floating. Pick it off. Viggers has been one of the best players on our team by far. So we need him to come up with that play. And he breaks yet another tackle, 2 more tackles actually, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. That's a 2-minute timeout here in the first half. Up 17-7. 3rd and 4 here. It would be huge to get off the field. And he's probably going to have the speed to get into the end zone. Not quite. We're going to chase him down at the 9-yard line. Got a bad animation behind the receiver there to open it up for their receiver, but it's the way it goes sometimes. They're going to go to the screen. They're going to get out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Slide over a little bit.
He's looking to throw.
They're going to go short to their tight ends. He's going to be short. It's going to be 3rd and goal here at the 2-yard line. See what they opt to do here. They're going to find their tight end. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Twenty to 14 here. Offense found a way to get a field goal at the end of the half, I believe. Oh, I've been getting fooled so much on those play fakes. I'd rather stop the run though, honestly, at this point. 20 to 14 here in the 3rd quarter. Get it again. Get depth. Come up, make the tackle. Gain of 7 on first down. We need to get more pressure.
Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Here's the handoff.
Broken tackle in the backfield yet again, but we rallied the tackle that time. He doesn't get any. He actually loses a yard. They're going to try to go deep, and Viggers is there for the interception. He is so slow, though. We can't get any return with him, but that's a pick. That's a turnover for the defense, which we don't really find very many of.
Southern Mississippi has it back in the
Offense pins them deep, but after the interception, they're not able to find any points. A little counter run. We're going to come home and meet him in the backfield, but he pushes forward for 1 yard.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me.
He hasn't been very productive today on the ground, which is good to see because we haven't been very good against the run as that floaty little pass gets out there. I need to make sure that I have hard flats on when we're in zone because that should have been a pick. We're going to hand it off. We're going to fly through the offensive line but not be able to make the tackle. But he gets caught up, and he's only going to find 1 yard there after the broken tackle. We're going to hand it to the backup running back. He's not going to really have a whole lot of room. It's going to be 3rd and 7. They're going to go deep. They have him too. But the recovering speed, we get the interception. That's not Biggers. That's Junior. What recovery speed. Offense goes down, scores 3. Makes it a 9-point game. So it's 2 possessions now, which is fine. That defense needs to come up with a huge stop here. Need to get another stop here. We got to get home. He has 2 open guys down the seam. I had my D tackle chasing their receivers down the seams. Oh, thank the Lord he didn't end up letting that loose. He doesn't really have the arm strength, I guess, to really let it loose, though. So we're going to get home. Nope, we're not. He's going to throw it up in the air, and we're going to come down with a 3rd interception of the game. Our defense is causing havoc tonight. Williams Jr. with the pick.
Southern Mississippi ready to send.
Offense uses quite a bit of clock. They move down the field, but fail on a 4th down conversion. They're going to throw it out to the flat. We're going to come up, make the tackle. They're going to pick up 4 yards. Just under 4.5 here. Another turnover would go a long, long ways. I really just want to hop in on offense. It's going to be a screen pass. We're going to get around the blockers and tackle him for a minimal gain. I want to jump in on the offense this next possession and just run the clock out. It's just what we need to do. It's going to be another screen. We have 2 guys that read at that time, but he's still going to be able to get the 1st down. We weren't able to get out there soon enough.
The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs.
Again, 2 possession game, 23-14. So if they score here, it's not the end of the world, but that just means we're going to need to find another stop eventually, right? Unless our offense is able to answer. But our defense is really focused on not giving up any points. That's a good start. They had to throw it away. It is 2nd and 10. They're going to hand it off on a little draw play. He's going to break a tackle, but it's going to be 3rd and 7. We're going to drop into a cover 2 look here. I'm going to bring up Glass like he's blitzing, and then we're going to drop out on probably their tight end. See if we can get depth there. Little hook route. God, I forgot to put hard flat on again. God bless him. No, actually, cover 2, it should have been a hard flat already. I don't know why we're not up there. We're going to quickly throw a little drag route. We're going to continue to stay in our cover 2. I just have a feeling he's going to make a mistake here. But we get home, it's going to be 3rd and 13. I guess we got to stay in the Tampa 2 because we've already called those other plays. Gonna go underneath. Just come up, rally, and tackle. It's going to be 4th and 2. They're going to actually end up going for it.
Now by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down.
We're bringing a lot of pressure. We don't get home, but we find another interception. The 4th one tonight. Our defense is playing lights out. So our offense turns the ball over, I would assume, because they only used 1 timeout, and now we're under the 2-minute timeout. They're going to go out to a screen pass. They're going to pick up 3. Short gains. Hopefully we need to do better of keeping them in bounds, which is perfect. Right across the middle of the field. The time is going to continue to run. It's going to be 3rd down. We're going to bring a little corner blitz here. And we're going to get home. It's going to be 4th and 14. Game on the line here. We're going to go to a cover 3 look. I don't know why they're not using their timeouts, but they're going to go up Vigors. Vigors is going to come down with his 2nd interception of the night. We're going to try to get many yards as we can, but my Lord, we're slow. But Vigors, 2nd interception, 5th on the night for the defense. Looking at our stats here, Glass Jr., middle linebacker, played really, really well. A lot of user stuff, but 12 tackles. Hopkins, our other middle linebacker, he could have had a bunch more tackles. He had so many that were broken in the backfield, but he had 2 tackles for loss. Glass had 4 tackles for loss. Then we had Williams with 7 tackles, and then Pollard with 5 tackles, each also having 2 for losses. We got home 4 times. Harris, Shorter, Ware, and Williams Jr. all come down with a sack. Then Vigors, 2 picks, 1 for Fawn Troy, 1 for Godsey Jr., and 1 for Williams Jr. So, again, causing a lot of havoc tonight on defense. All right, we are here now in Week 9. We had a bye last week, so we're just going to go ahead and take a peek at our recruiting. Remember, for this series, I don't do any recruiting until I become a head coach, so all recruiting is on auto recruiting, so they're doing all of that. I would assume the 135 hours they put on right before I simulate is what I'm assuming. I'm hoping they're not wasting 135 hours, but again, that's kind of out of my control. But I just wanted to come through and show you kind of what we have working with here. The other thing that they do is they don't really scout fully, right? So we don't really know what type of players that we are getting, but there's 2 3-stars that we are currently 2nd on. Hopefully we're putting some points on him, but it doesn't really look like it. We are losing to Southern Miss, who we just beat last week on this 3-star. Again, hopefully we are putting some hours on him. It doesn't look like they are putting hours on Shaw because he only has the scholarship offer. So it's interesting to kind of see what is going on here. We lose a D tackle to the Raging Cajuns, Louisiana. We're really going hard after Anton Keys. So those are another couple 3-stars. So you can see that we're really going after 3-stars. How hard we're going after them, it doesn't really show. But we did get a 2-star commit with 92 speed. His man coverage isn't very good, and his press is pretty bad, and his tackling is awful. But 92 speed. Again, I just keep complaining about the speed on the team. So. We are going heavy after these corners, which is good. We just don't know how good they are. Do we have speed? Only 88 speed on Melville, but hopefully we are able to find some more speed throughout the secondary. 2 more 3-stars that we're going after in safety, another one in strong safety, as well as a 2-star. So that's just kind of an update after week 8's bye in the recruiting trail. So without further ado, we're going to hop into the game in South Alabama. All right, defense starts the game yet again on the field. Play fake, their tight end's going to get open over the middle. Hopefully it's going to be a holding penalty, which it looks like it is, so we will take that to... Okay, an eligible receiver downfield, I guess, not holding. So it's only going to be 1st and 15, not 1st and 20. But it erases that play by their tight end. Picked. Can we take it to the house? Is he going to be fast enough? He will. He's going to get into the end zone. Tyrese Hopkins with the pick 6 to start the game. Defense right back out on the field after us putting points on the board for ourselves. They're going to throw out to the flat. Thankfully, they didn't hit their tight end. He would have had way more yards. All right, 2nd and 7. Doesn't seem like they're very interested in... They're going to throw it again. This time it's Glass Jr. taking it to the house. Touchdown, Warhawks. Defense back out, and both linebackers are now in the zone, and they play fake me. God, they're not going to run the ball. They're just going to keep throwing it. I need to be more aware of that. That time they hand it off. We have the defensive line apparently to do well against these Sun Belt offensive lines. So we're doing okay in making sure that we get some pressure and hold up against the run. It's going to be 3rd and 6, 14-0, and the offense hasn't even touched the field yet. So defense doing a great job of putting points up on the board for ourselves. We did not see that second tight end coming across. That's going to be a big first down for the Cougars, Panthers. I don't know.
They've got guys on the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that.
Hand it off there. We're going to come up and make a tackle. We're going to bring some pressure here, I think. I lied. We're going to back out of that. Quarterback's taking off, takes a hit stick and stays up. Wow. All right. Tell you one thing, that Raw is going to get really annoying really quickly. He's going to run again. He's going to slide after a gain of 2. He had 2 guys open over the middle. Just didn't trust pulling it. Look at how wide open this run looks like. Oh, I thought I had another pick. Thought I had another one. But they pick up 3 yards there. Watch the screen here. It's not going to be a screen, but they're going to hit their tight end. So he's going to break a tackle. He's going to get down to the 6-yard line. They're going to throw RPO out. We had so many people out there. I don't know why he threw it. Play action. We get home. The tight end was wide open if he had any type of time. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 12-yard line.
The defense, I think, was expecting pass. You saw them come firing upfield. They used their
We're going to act like we're blitzing here, and then we're going to drop into coverage. We see that one there. We're going to have to come up. He's going to slide. They're going to settle for 3, it looks like. Great job settling down by the defense after a couple big plays by their offense. This is a pretty easy chip shot, pretty much right down the middle, and there it is. It is 14-3. Offense goes 3 and out. So defense is back on the field. We fall for the play fake yet again. He's going to take off yet again. He has 5 rushes already. Our coverage is doing well to make sure that he doesn't have anywhere to go. We're going to double this. He's going to run yet again. 3rd and 2. I don't know if he's super gun shy because of the 2 picks or if this is just kind of how he goes about it. RPO does not go as planned, and they're going to punt.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to get up points.
Offense goes down and scores more points, which is great. First points for the offense of the day, as our defense has scored 2 touchdowns on pick 6s. And we are closing in on the end of the first quarter. They're going to have to run one more play. With the pace that they're going, they may run 2 more plays. Who knows? Okay, they finally hand it off. Is it going to be a holding? That's what it's looking like. They are just playing terribly right now. We're obviously going to accept that. It's going to be 2nd and 15 here. Now, I doubt they go back to the running game, but you never know, to try to get some of those yards back. It's going to be a screen. We read it, we get out there, we can't shed to make a tackle, but we do take up one of the blockers. Hopkins almost got free to make a play, but it's going to be 3rd and 10. We'll see if they run one more play here before the first quarter, and it looks like they are going to. They're going to hit the tight little corner route from the slot, and that's going to end the first quarter. Tried to bring some pressure. It was too quick of a throw. We couldn't get back there with the speed. So, for the second quarter, defense obviously still on the field. General Booty's playing today for our offense, and it has been our I almost said rookie, our freshman quarterback, Armada, but I don't know if he got hurt or what, but General Booty is the one with the touchdown, so interested to see what's going on there. They had the wheel route with their running back, however, we get home. Hopkins with the sack. He already has a pick 6, now he has a sack. He is playing super well right now for our defense. It is 3rd and 13. They already have completed and converted a very long 3rd down. They're going to go at Vigors, and that is a horrible idea right now because he is been playing crazy good football. Offense marched down yet again to score some points. This has been a great first half of team football, but the game's not over yet. It's not over. Our defense is known to give up some points, so we just got to continue to play well on both sides of the ball.
I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey guys, I got this. Sorry about that.
I knew that one was coming, but we got home. They tried to get us to commit to that pass that he's already thrown 2 pick 6s on, and we did a little bit, but we were able to get back to the little button route that they had over there on that side of the field in the zone. So it's 3rd and 16. We're going to get home yet again. Poland with the sack. They're going to punt.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing.
South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar
All right.
offense going to work. The last time we saw
Punter
this offense,
really pinned them deep. So let's just keep the pressure up. Last junior gets home, tackle for a loss. It's coming up on the 2-minute timeout here in the second quarter. We'll see if they end up running another play, which they do. We run right by them. Thankfully, we got that tackle animation. Otherwise, we would have been in trouble. It's going to bring up the 2-minute timeout. It's going to be 3rd and 8. We are up 28-3 here early in the game, about to be halftime here. See if we can get off the field, force a three and out of our own. They're going to check down, come up, make the tackle, and it looks like we will.
Keep them from getting to the first down marker. The Jaguars line up to punt it away. Makes a move. And they'll haul down the returner. Got it. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work.
One play turnover from our offense, so defense is back out on the field. They're going to go down against Vigors. That's one issue about playing well and getting a lot of picks. You're going to put yourself in a position to take yourself out of some plays. They get a huge play going down here towards the end of the half.
Quarterback floating away from pressure.
He's going to try to scramble away. Can't get away from our safety. We're going to bring him down.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
2nd and goal, 45 seconds left. Little slant route. That's going to be a touchdown. Offense moves the ball down the field. Must have A, missed the field goal, or B, turned it over on downs. They're going to run a little counter play. Great job by Hopkins getting off that block and making a tackle. Otherwise, their running back, they had a lot of room in there. So all right, defense allowed them to score late in the first half. Make sure that we do not let that continue to be the trend here as they pick up a pretty nice run game there. Our alignment went a little off because of their motion, but that's okay. We just need to keep them in front. As long as they're taking a lot of time off the clock with these drives, right, it's going to be okay for us to be able to. I want you to stay. They're going to throw it out to the flat. It's going to be 3rd and 2. We're going to go no huddle here. It hasn't been very productive for them, but they're going to continue to go to it. They feel the need to, and what a play from the backside. And they're going to have to punt.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
All right, they get good field position because they pinned us deep after our last stop. They're going to throw it out to the flat. They're going to pick up about 8. There's 2:50 left here in the 3rd quarter.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
We missed the tackle in the open field. Their quarterback's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. All right, we got them backed up here, which is good. Last time they were backed up, they just went to the run game every time, so we're going to play a pretty heavy run here.
A yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Might as well stick with it. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1. Gets him out to the 5.
See if they stick to the ground game here. We're going to bring some more pressure.
Step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores and fast.
And we end up coming up, making the tackle, and they're going to have to punt it. We should give our offense really good field position.
The Jaguars will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Slip through the line and return in. South Alabama has
Offense converts the great field position and scores points. They're going to throw a slant right at Glass Jr. Oh, I thought I had another one. Those are 2 close calls that I thought we had again for picks. 7 minutes here in the 4th quarter. We're up 18 right now. So we just got to continue to play well defensively. No lapses in coverage, making sure that we just keep them in front. If they're going to go down and score, they need to take time off the clock. That's kind of where we're at this point in time of the game. They're going to throw it out towards another pick, and it's going to be another pick 6. Get in the end zone. Touchdown, Godsey Jr. Back-to-back weeks with picks for Godsey. Defense right back out on the field after the pick 6. That's our 3rd pick 6 of the game. This one should be over. 5 sacks for the defensive line as well for us today. Our defense has just been flying all over the place. Oh, we're right there. I thought we had that knockaway, but he was able to make a great contested catch. Coming up on 6 minutes here. We're going to trace him down yet again for another sack. Poland with his 2nd and 2.5 sacks today, I believe. He has been playing lights out, chasing down the quarterback. The quarterback is really finicky in the pocket, especially after throwing 3 pick 6s, right? So we just got to make sure that we continue to put pressure on him. They throw it out to the flat. We come up and tackle. Just a gain of 1 there. It's 3rd and 14. We gotta assume that it's 4-down territory. Otherwise, if they punt, right, it's probably they're just conceding the game. When you come up, he's gonna slide. It's gonna be 4th and 9. And as I said, they're probably going to go for it. I do not like being in that. Got stuck on a D lineman too. It doesn't matter. He's going to throw it, and it's going to be yet another interception. Doesn't have the speed to get the pick 6. However, our offense is set up to score even more points.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down.
All right. Well, the offense didn't take like any time off the clock, which is just not ideal at this point in time of the game. And they didn't punch it in for a touchdown. So, double whammy for our offense. And I just feel like that's kind of the name of the game right now is that just when it's in sim, the offense just doesn't run the clock down. Which clearly in this situation, we would want to have chew clock on offensively to ensure that, and they had the seam wide open. Another pick. I didn't think they were going to give it to us, but they did. He had a guy wide open in the seam. Our linebacker didn't carry it. But he throws an interception instead, and that should do it. Okay, I lied. We either A, turned it over, or we had a horrible, horrible punt. And we're back on the field yet again. They're going to throw that one away. Minute 53 left here. This one's pretty much a moot point. Maybe we can get another interception here to end the game. They're going to hit the curl route right in front of Fontroy. He was the one that came up with the interception last possession, I believe. Oh, it wasn't even Fontroy. He had the interception, but that wasn't who gave up the catch. Oh, they got me on that route. Vigors gets beat deep. That's going to be a touchdown, Jaguars. All right, Williams Jr., 9 tackles to lead the team. Robinson and Hopkins with 5 apiece. We had a bunch of TFLs, 3 for Poland, 3 for Ware. Fontroy had 1 shorter. Williams Jr., Glass Jr., and Hopkins also had 1. Sacks, we got to the quarterback a bunch, 2.5 for Poland. Ware had 2, Hopkins had 1, and Williams Jr. had a half as well. Interceptions, we ended up with 6 of them, 1 for Fontroy, 1 for Vigors, 1 for Williams Jr., 1 for Glass Jr., 1 for Godsey Jr., and 1 for Hopkins. We ended up, I don't know how we had a negative 120, but okay. Ended up taking 3 back to the house. We had Carl Glass Jr. to start the game, or Hopkins to start the game. Glass Jr. with the next possession got a pick 6, and then Godsey in the second half to really put the game away. So great showing by the defense. All right, so that is the end of the episode. We got through 3 weeks because of our bye in the middle of our 2 games. We went 2-0 this week, so we are now 2-2 in the Sun Belt Conference. So we will take a peek really quick at the conference standings. We are still down in 5th. In the West, the Sun Belt is broken into East and West still, one of the very few conferences that still do East and West. But we're 2-2, so if we continue to win games, right, we'll be able to work our way up the rankings. I appreciate taking the time to tune into the video. If you haven't already, please make sure that subscribe button is pressed. If you're already subscribed, please hit that like button. Hit the bell if you want to know when the next video on the channel is being dropped. I appreciate you taking the time. As always, I hope you have a good day. I hope you had a great day. Spread the word. Peace.